Hello everybody and welcome to another session with DocuSnap. My name is Linda and today we'd like to tell you something about how to inventory with DocuSnap. For this I've invited my colleague Hans.
Hello Linda.
For good IT documentation a lot of data has to be captured. So what kind of data can DocuSnap inventory?
A lot. I will give you an overview. Let's start with the operating systems. We have Windows, Linux, the Hewlett-Packard, Unix and Mac. Additionally, we get data from file servers like NetApp with the CIFS scanner, and SNMP means you get data by collecting printer or switch information, and thin client data from Eagle is also available. And we cover the VMware, Hyper-V and Xen technology with DocuSnap, and in the Microsoft back office field we care about IIS, SharePoint, Exchange and Microsoft SQL Server, and Oracle database is of course also included. In the backup area is backup exec and Veeam available, and we have with EMC also some storage information in DocuSnap. And the network services are, I guess, fully covered. We have the Active Directory of Microsoft, Microsoft DNS and DHCP, and also DFS. And I guess that's plenty of information.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Do I have to install additional software in my environment to get data?
No. I guess this is a strong point because we use already existing interfaces, so WMI for Windows requests, LDAP for Active Directory requests and so on. We take only the already existing interfaces plus a highly privileged user to have the permissions to get the data, and that's it, and no software rollout is required to put DocuSnap into your company.
Okay, perfect. An IT documentation should always be as current as possible. So can an inventory be scheduled on a regular basis?
Of course, DocuSnap provides with DocuSnap Server the opportunity to collect data on a scheduled task. That means I can collect my Active Directory information each Friday at 12 p.m. And I guess this is a very strong point for DocuSnap.
What can you do when your colleague with his notebook isn't available during the scan?
That happens very often. DocuSnap is able to get data by a program that we call DocuSnap Script. You can put it into the login script, so when this colleague, whatever time, connects to the Active Directory, we get the data by running the script and put it right into the database, and every information is there.
So can I use DocuSnap in a company with more network sites?
Yes, you can. It's possible to collect data from more than one site. Let's say you have plants in other countries and you want to have all the information in one database, in one DocuSnap database. DocuSnap is able to collect the data regardless of their firewall settings or whatever. We have a single port. We install a little piece of software in each of these sites, and DocuSnap get all the data that you need.
Okay, great. Can you show us how to do an inventory?
Sure. Let's say we want to gather information of our Active Directory. We have here our Active Directory icon, and the first step is I have to select the proper account, because DocuSnap is able to deal with more than one account in a single database. So the next step is I have to select one of the discovery services there is a client and a server discovery, and let's say I choose the client discovery. You see, I have a message that the discovery service isn't able to do this job on a scheduled base. That means the better idea, you remember 12 p.m., is a timely a scheduled task, and so I select the server. The next step is our highly privileged user, which is already here. So let's check the credentials, and now we request our Active Directory, and the authentication is successful. That means next step. And here I can do several selections like specific Active Directory classes and so on. For our example, we are good enough. So next step. Summary gives us a final overview about our task, and by clicking next I have the opportunity to do some scheduling. That means, let's say I want an ADS scan. That's the name of the job. I want it recurring, and let's say weekly and each Friday. And in this time format I have to choose this and click on finish, and DocuSnap will now collect the data at the given point of time. And that's it, so easy as that.
Is it possible to add data from a not provided system?
Yes, let's say you have some middleware systems or something else that has to be in the database because it's an important piece of information for your IT organization. Then is DocuSnap with IT assets and with the manual systems able to put the data with the proper information in the database.
Can data like contracts, manuals, commentaries and so on be added?
Yes, it is very important to have any necessary information in the same database. So let's say you want to have your contracts of a system or the passwords, any important information in the database. DocuSnap allows you to add the information, and you can also attach data like a scan or whatever, and everything is on the proper place, and you have your single point of information.
That was really exciting, so thank you, Hans.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.